Hey everyone, I wanted to touch base again. I seen that my helmet video that I made replying to a comment of me wearing a helmet got a little bit of attention, and I was gonna reply to one of the comments, but this isn't like one of the comments specifically. So growing up, my mom is huge into helmet safety, whether riding a bicycle or a motorcycle or horse. She's all about helmet safety. So I grow up into that helmet safety aspect. I have no judgment whatsoever for people who don't want to wear a helmet in any of those things. You don't want to wear a helmet, that's on you. You do you, is my thing. You're happy with your life, you do you. I personally will always wear a helmet, especially having not worn a helmet in a few instances and having a few close calls. So this is another picture from that horse lesson. I have other pictures of me riding other people's horses, wearing helmets, and when I was younger, when I was itty bitty and could ride a miniature horse, I would wear a helmet. I would take my brother's miniature horse, who I now have. She's turning 29 this year, and I would walk her to the back of the pasture, and I would lean forward and grab the top of her halter, and she would run back to the barn, and we would do that for like a half hour, but I would always wear a helmet. But I have a ton of helmets now. I have a few different sizes, and the main reason is that I run a lesson program now. So I continue to, like, this was a few years ago, but I continue to take lessons to broaden my knowledge of riding. And the main reason that I started to give lessons was not for riding specifically, but for driving. Sorry, I have stuff playing in the background. But for ride and drive, or driving and riding. So there's this show at our local 4-H program where you drive a horse and then you ride it, kind of like a driving show. And I know they do riding shows like that, but I was pretty excited about that aspect. I was supposed to do it with a horse that I shown years ago, but the individual didn't think I was ready for that at that point. So I started the lesson program to help people. I'm kind of going everywhere with this video. To help people get ready for riding and driving. So I always advocate for wearing helmets, but like I said, if you don't want to, you do you. But I love the safety aspect of wearing a helmet, that if something were to happen, I would be less likely to get injured.